Okay, from the contraction relaxation drill, we're gonna move into mountain position. So mountain position, otherwise known as horse stance. So just standing in a wide stance, feet facing forward, okay? And in terms of how deep you're gonna be in this, it really is what you're comfortable with. The goal is to not burden your legs, is to be, think very buoyant, very light, very mobile and springy and responsive. And I want you to just come into this position and just spend some time exploring it. And I want you to take note of how when I'm shifting towards my left or towards your right, I'm facing in that direction. And when I shift right or your left, I'm facing in that direction, okay? So I'm always prolongated to my opposing leg, okay? There's this action happening in my hip, okay? So just spend a minute or so just very curiously and gently exploring this. Small movements, small shifting, just heating the legs up. Okay? And we're going to step out of it. And I want you to keep exploring while we're just resting our hips and our legs. Just kind of moving around on the feet. Okay? And then you're going to rotate, step, come back into your mountain position. Okay? Step out of it, I turn, I step out. I turn, I step back in. I turn, I step out. I turn, I step, I'm back into mountain position. Okay. All right, so on your own for a couple minutes, we're just exploring this basin within us. Both in mountain position and standing, which should still be stable, so is just a very narrow mountain position that we tend to live in, right? All right, so just getting this idea of stepping in and out and turning opposite, or turning, opposite in the direction in which I'm stepping. All right, so you're gonna learn this. It's gonna take a few days to, kind of program this into the body, okay? Way to stand on one leg. And at the hip, this takes some practice too. We're just rotating in and out, shaking the leg out. Good, and kicking. Good. And we're going to do that again. So rotating left, stepping right. Playing here. Curious. What feels good? What does my body not want to do? I step in, I go under. I step out. I step in, I go under, and I play. All right, warming the hips up, man. Connecting it to the rest of the body. Okay, good. Come back to the center, shake the leg out, 10 seconds or so each leg. Okay, so now coming back into that, okay, and this will be familiar. We're going to play with connecting it to the rest of the body, and so notate that when I'm rotating, or when I'm rotating to my left, I'm shifting my weight to my left, and my arms are following me. And my head is leading this. Hard to see in the video, but my head is leading, my body is following, and my arms are following my body. And there's an intentional contact point. I'm contacting the liver in the front, kidney in the back, stomach, spleen in the front on the other side, kidney in the back. So it's a very great way of stimulating the body, wake it up. And with my head, I'm looking over my shoulder. I'm letting my arms wrap around me. We're here, a couple minutes. Good. Step out of it. Shake, whole body. 30 seconds. Okay, we are going to come back into that. We're going to play with the same thing. There's different textures and different ways in which we can play. Here, I'm going to introduce one play. Sort of coordination drill initially, but once you get it, great way of beginning to open up the spine and the shoulders. In a different capacity, this is just vertical, and we're going to start coming slightly horizontal to gravity, ever so slightly, changing the angle up. And so what we're going to do is stay here. We're going to stay here for another 30 seconds, practicing, noticing this prolongation to the opposing leg, noticing this, okay? Not letting the feet pivot, okay? Keeping the feet connected to the earth. Stepping out. Good. Shake it out briefly. Okay. And this next play, we're coming back into mountain position. We're coming back into this In Fighting Monkey, it's called Rotational Embrace. So we're embracing this wonderful rotation capacity of our body that we so often ignore. And what we're going to do, you can pause and watch for a moment, is we're going to stay on one side and arch the spine. Try and make these connections. So join in. Notice, shift. I'm arching the spine and I'm looking over my shoulder. I stay here and I use this kinetic energy to come to the other side. Still playing with that transfer of energy. Shifting, arching, rotate. Rotate, arch, rotate. Coming to a simple rotational embrace, and less. Step out. Let's come back to the leg. We're going to go one more round. Kicking. Back in. Adding the arch. Sorry, just whacked my hand on the wall. Make sure you have room. Slowing it down, coming back, just rotational embrace. Less. Stepping out, or stepping in rather. Closing your eyes and just noticing. Noticing. It's nice to do this in the beginning before you get started. It's just to stand and notice, how am I feeling? How am I emotionally? Can I connect with my body? Sometimes it's hard at the beginning, but after this practice, just notice if you feel a little bit more connected to your body. New sensations, some warmth, maybe some aliveness. For me, it Feeling very elastic. Feeling lubricated. Whereas before I felt very stiff, and stiffness is a sign of dehydration. And tissues are dry, and the only way we're going to get fluid in there is moving the body. So I'm coming out of that. Practice.